Hello, hello. It's Friday, guys. I've never been so excited for Friday before in my life, I think. It has been a long week. I don't know about you, but I am definitely glad Friday is here. I've been working some late hours, and I even took some time to sleep in a little bit today. I was like, it's Friday. I'm sleeping in. So definitely let me know if you are here. Say hi, as always. And we will see what we can create together today. So definitely let me know where you're from, what you're doing today, what your weekend looks like. Hey, Jackie. All right. We've got Jackie here. So it's already a good day because Jackie's here. And Sharon. Nice. Okay, so you guys have weekend plans? Tell me your fun weekend plans. We are going to actually, we haven't gotten together, a group of us at the office, and created in a long time. So we are going to get together tonight and play a little bit. We're even going to play with some new products that you guys haven't seen yet. So that will be fun. And we're gonna kind of initiate Sonia into snap frames and Delyn into snap frames. And so yeah, we're gonna play a little bit tonight. Road trip, scrapbooking while driving across the state of Washington. Sharon's going camping. Yeah, Sonia's here. Yeah, we're gonna get her creating. It'll be fun to see what she comes up with. And Nikki is just home from visiting family in Kansas, ready to get caught up on everything I've missed for the past week. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna go on vacation, not next week, but the following, well, I guess we leave next Friday. So that will be fun. I'm definitely excited for a little bit of time away. It's been busy around here. So it will be fun to explore some places we've never been. And that's what's really fun about traveling, right? Is to explore places you've never been. Even if you have been, go to a place you have been, to try something new. Or I was listening on the radio the other day and they were talking about a staycation, which we have done with friends a few times. You stay in the town you're from or whatever, but you try things you haven't done before. So it's like a vacation, but in your own town. So that's always fun. So if you can't get away, try that. Go to some restaurants you haven't been to, or try some fun places to go that you haven't gone before. So that's always a good option too. But it's definitely good to try new things, see new places, get away, relax, and connect with yourself and with others. So San Diego next month. Awesome, Natalie. That's where we were going to go, was San Diego, but we're going to go to Texas instead. So that will be fun to get to some sunshine. San Diego is really pretty too. I love it there. So, all right, well, let's dive in. I've kept you guys long enough just making small talk. So today, Free Friday, right? We created this free printable for you to go with the June Kiwi Club. I just printed it on regular copy paper. That's why it's fluffy, because I already created my creation with it. And I didn't want to show you the cut up version of mine. So anyway, you get 2 pages this month because we wanted to make some titles that worked in the big arrow that comes in the Scenic Route kit. So Scenic Route 3 is the big arrow. So you'll see the second page in there fits. All of these titles will fit in there. You can go, left or right, whichever works with your design. The titles are I'm in love with cities I've never been to and people I've never met. Travel is my therapy. travel opens your heart, broadens your mind, and fills your life with stories to tell. So those are really great. And then here's some smaller options. So we definitely spotlighted San Francisco and Mount Rushmore so that we could help out those who really wanted to spotlight those places, but because of the misprint, we wanted to make those available so that people can make that more of a focus without focusing on the errors. So we do apologize for that. And then it also says, live for the moments that you can't put into words. Look at life through the windshield, not the rear view mirror. National Parks of the USA. And then we also have these images in a smaller form. So if you wanted to lay them over that main pattern, it is this same size as that. So if you want to make it more of a main focus, there's bigger ones, which I would probably just use that main pattern paper, and then in my, like if I was going to make a little collage or something, I would bring these correct ones to the forefront so that it brought focus to that instead of the patterns on the background. So there's many options there you can play with. But I played around with this printable a little bit, and I had pictures from when we took a trip to San Francisco. This was the first time my kids had gone to San Francisco when they were younger, and so I pulled those out and played around with them. I used the car paper. I was going to use the main pattern paper, but you'll notice that our clothes and things are just a little bit more brighter, so I just wanted a little bit more color and things. And we were sightseeing specifically in that city, so I just felt like the car pattern worked better with that. So, and then, like I said, I used the arrow down here with the travel opens your heart, broadens your mind, and fills your life with stories to tell title. And I pulled out Tiny Travel. And so this is what I was going to show you. So we have many options, right, that work with titles. But on this printable especially, this one I pulled out Tiny Notations, 7T, and I just used half of it. Because I wanted to use, so tags was a featured set with this month. And I thought I wanted to use the tag and do some like doodling on it with the doodle sheet that came in the kit. But I did want this out of a shape. So I used Tiny Notation 7T, and then I just cut off a straight edge so I could layer it over the tag right there and create that focus of San Francisco. But so Tiny Notations is a good one if you have titles. Also in Tiny Notations, you know, we've got lots of shapes, and that's what this is kind of for, is for titles or just journaling. So you could do like the shield, or, you know, this brackety thing would be really fun. And these all fit in there. So, you know, you could also use expressions as another option for lots of shapes to use on the printable. So this one is a speech bubble, but you could totally fit that in there and kind of point it down to a picture. Would be really cute. It also fits in that one. I really love, this is probably my favorite one out of expressions. I really love this tab thing. So you could work that in. This fits over. So definitely go through your designer templates and look at other kind of out-of-the-box options to put your titles in. You could even put this in the bottom and fill that design in on top with maybe a date right there or something. Would be really cute. So these aren't just for journaling. They're definitely great for using as the accessory type shape. And then you could, oh, you know what you could do? I just got this great idea, guys. Oh, it doesn't fit exactly, but you could do it in a different color. Okay, so National Parks of the USA, right? You could cut that out and then cut this expressions tag out of a different color and then just lay this on top. So it's kind of a rectangle shape. You could just cut that out in a rectangle and then layer it on top of this. And then if you went to multiple places, you could list the national parks. Say you took a road trip or something and visited different places, you could list out the national parks you went to. That would be really fun on those lines. Anyway, so I just wanted to encourage you, take a look at your designer templates you have. We didn't specify anything specific to use on this printable, but there's lots of options. You could use tiny brackets, you could use tiny tags, you could use all sorts of things. So, oh, Pamela just got back from Amish country. That would be so fun to go to, I think. Very interesting perspective. So, I haven't been to many places back east. I really want to go to Boston. I probably told you guys that before, but I really want to go to Boston for some reason. I don't know why, I just do. Yeah, so then I used the scenic route arrows. I matched them up. You can't, I've seen people, offset them like this. I pulled them down and I actually butted them up together like this on this side of my page. And then I pulled those colors over to this side of the page for balance. And then I had a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys. Have you guys enjoyed this doodle sheet? It was a really fun idea. We thought it could be really fun to kind of recreate kind of travel tags. That was the thought process behind this. And that's why we highlighted tags with this set, to create luggage tags or just different things to doodle around travel. So we have the cityscape on here, and these buildings, these windows fit in these buildings. So hopefully you guys realize that. And then, postage stamp, the little trail that you could put behind the airplane or the car, depending on if you went on a road trip or a plane trip. You could put it on a map and map out where you went. That would be really fun. But I used the compass shape on my globe. I pulled out the globe from Tiny Travel, and I just I doodled the compass design on top. I drew my cityscape down here on my arrow, and I just added, an arrow there. Over here, I put the camera, and I even added the postage waves on there just for, just for fun. I guess I was just playing. And then I used, these just to create little sketch lines over here. This is really fun, I think, to just play, just to doodle. I mean, that's the whole concept, right? It's just to doodle and see where it takes you. So I did that, and this was really fun to remember these memories. We went out on a speedboat out on the bay, the San Francisco Bay, and it was like spinning and doing tricks, and so we had ponchos because we got wet when it would splash up on us. The kids rode their first trolley car, which was fun. My cousins, these are my cousins. My cousins and my aunt went with us, and they're big San Francisco Giant fans because they live in California, and they went with us, and so Ramey put on they all had their San Francisco gear on, so my kids put that on for pictures. But anyway, so there is your printable for Free Friday. Oh, let's see what questions we got. Oh, Deborah, you went to Lake Coeur d'Alene. That is one of my favorite places in Idaho. We actually thought about moving there at one time, but we thought, okay, so this is our dream, right? I'm gonna share a little bit of inside behind me. Our dream would be to live on a lake with our own personal dock, and we had jobs that we could just work from a laptop out on the dock. That was our dream. And the place that we would go in Idaho would be Coeur d'Alene, Lake Coeur d'Alene. It is so pretty up there. But prices aren't pretty either. Like we could never afford a place on the lake in Coeur d'Alene. They're not too far. There's not too many available anyway. But yeah, we might have to, if we want to do that, we'd have to get a property and like put a tent on it or something. Yeah, 17 million. Yep, that's about right. It's so pretty up there though. That's so fun. You gotta go. Jackie, what kind of pens do you use to doodle? So I use, let's see, I have one right here. This is colored. I normally, would doodle in, well, you could doodle in color depending on it. I mean, obviously pens are hard to match to specific paper, but if you did happen to have them that matched, you could use color. I just use Sharpie, just the ultra fine point Sharpies is what I use. I know, here, let me see if I have another one. Another kind, yeah, I don't have the other kind, but the other kind is a Faber-Castell or whatever. Just any pen will work. You just want a really fine point, and a permanent marker that's safe for scrapbooking and things like that. So that is what I would recommend. But that's what I use. It's just an ultra fine point Sharpie. But there is lots of options out there. I know Amy, who used to work here, I think the one she recommended was a Faber-Castell. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't know. Just that's what it's coming off the top of my head is that pen. But lots of options, but just depends on if you feel like you really need a expensive fancy pen or a not so fancy pen. So I use Sharpie. That's what I use. All right. So hopefully you guys, the link to the printable is in the comments to this video or in the description of the video. You can find it there as well. It'll take you to the blog where you can download the printable. And definitely share with us if you create with the printable. Share with us what you create and how you use it. I'd love to see the different designer templates that you make work with the printable as well. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope you guys have a really great weekend. Enjoy all your summer travels that you shared with me that are coming up. I hope you guys really enjoy your time away. So thanks again. Enjoy your Friday. And we'll see you next time. Bye.